Are the Warriors on the brink of a major roster shakeup? With the deadline for rookie-scale contract extensions looming, there's a buzz around a certain forward who could be eyeing a jaw-dropping deal worth over $30 million annually. Could this be a game-changer for Golden State as they look to solidify their future? Stick around as we break down the latest developments, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button for all your Golden State Warriors updates. As we approach the rookie-scale contract extension deadline, the Golden State Warriors find themselves at a crucial crossroads with two of their young talents, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. The buzz around Moody seems to be building, with reports suggesting he's likely to secure an extension. Given his potential role with Klay Thompson moving on, and after averaging 8.1 points and 3.0 rebounds last season, I think it's reasonable to see him earning upwards of $10 million a year. But let's not kid ourselves. The real story here is Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga is reportedly eyeing a near-max contract worth over $30 million annually. Wow, that's a hefty ask, especially when you consider the Warriors' historical reluctance to shell out that kind of cash for a player who's still developing. It's clear the organization is not keen on locking him down at that price before the season starts. They seem to believe that if Kuminga can elevate his game this season and help push the Warriors back into title contention, they can reevaluate his value in restricted free agency next year. But that leaves us with a lot of uncertainty. Kuminga's breakout performance last season, where he averaged 16.1 points per game on an impressive 52.9% shooting, certainly gives fans hope. But is it enough to justify a near-max deal? You've got to wonder, will the Warriors regret not jumping on this opportunity if Kuminga truly blossoms this season? I, for one, am torn. On one hand, you want to reward players who show promise, but on the other, you have to be prudent with your cap space. Looking beyond the Warriors, there's a similar narrative unfolding in Atlanta with Jalen Johnson, who is also chasing a deal worth north of $30 million. However, reports indicate there's more optimism around Johnson securing that contract compared to Kuminga. Johnson made a significant leap last season, and it seems the Hawks are ready to invest in him as a cornerstone of their franchise. It highlights how critical these extensions can be for the growth of young players and their respective teams. Over in Orlando, Jalen Suggs is in a similar boat, seeking a deal exceeding $30 million. Suggs has made a name for himself as one of the league's best defensive guards, and with his improved shooting and overall game, it's certainly a fair ask. The Magic are reportedly weighing their options, which leaves fans wondering how they'll play this one out. Then we have Emmanuel Quickly's massive 5-year, $162.5 million deal with the Raptors, which has set a benchmark for young guards across the league. You have to imagine this has put additional pressure on players like Josh Giddey of the Bulls, who also desires at least $30 million a year. But Chicago seems more interested in seeing how Giddey fits into their system before making such a commitment. As for the Rockets, they've been cautious in their approach with Jalen Green and Alperen Sengun, reportedly not willing to offer max contracts just yet. It's a bold move, but given the current landscape, they might be playing it smart by holding off until they see more from their young stars. On a lighter note, some names like Bones Highland and Cam Thomas are not expected to get extensions, while players like Trey Mann and Isaiah Jackson could still find themselves with new deals by the deadline. And let's not forget Quentin Grimes, who might just land an extension somewhere in the neighborhood of Moody's. So, what does all this mean for the Warriors? If Kuminga doesn't get that extension and goes off this season, it could lead to a bidding war next offseason. But if he struggles, does that put the franchise in a tough spot? You can feel the tension in the air. And what do you think? Was it the right call to hold off on Kuminga? Or should they have locked him down now? I genuinely want to hear your thoughts on this matter. Let's get the conversation going in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates. And remember to activate that notification bell to ensure you never miss out on essential Warriors news.